Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Dead Cells. We had a pretty good week last week. I'm a little nervous about being able to carry that momentum forward. I talked a little bit about at the end of the last episode about maybe taking it back down to one cell to continue exploring, but I don't really think that's a good idea. If we're going to try to beat two boss cells, we should really learn to play on two boss cells, right? Like, it's going to be harder, but we have to get used to it. Also, it is worth noting, you do get more cells this way. This will let us unlock stuff a lot faster, so we're just gonna suffer through. Alright, so I think my plan for today is to, let's see, I'll take this. My plan for today is to go through the sewers. I'm reasonably sure, if my memory serves at all, that the next... Oh, this is so many enemies! Why are there so many enemies here? That our next movement rune is in the sewers somewhere. Very helpful. Thank you for the cherries. Okay, that was a little bit of a mess. It was like a really weirdly dense area though, right? I have no idea what we want right now. I'm going to take Brutality, because it gives the most health out of all of our options. Hey, we can do this now. Hooray, breaking stuff. We could absolutely have just gone down the other path. We didn't gain anything by breaking stuff, but it is just fun. Man, Dead Cells is pretty good. You know what video game is pretty good? This one. It's just... It feels so... It's really smooth. It's just a lot of fun to play. Look at that. Double cells. It's incredible. I failed to roll in time. Oh, hey there, dude that I've never seen before. Okay. That doesn't seem so hard to deal with. I tried to get a couple of swings in and then roll through to avoid the second attack. It seems like that doesn't really work. Yeah, you can't quite roll again fast enough. Okay, we're learning. You know, new enemies and stuff. It's gonna happen. Remember... Ooh, generates a shield when used. That's interesting. Remember that... we're not gonna do that. Flask charges are relatively valuable. They are more valuable than they used to be. They are rarer than they used to be. We are not going to get refills like we used to. Take this. Okay, so the shield only lasts until the end of the movement, it looks like, so not actually great. It is a really neat skill, though. So, it feels pretty unlikely that we're going to get our 30 kill combo. Okay, that is the sewer door. That is the one we want to use, but there's probably still a scroll somewhere around here. Also, you know, some money and stuff. It is possible for us to carry a lot more money through from one run to another. That's an upgrade we probably will want to pick up before too much longer. Yeah, we'll go Firebrands. We're not going back here. We don't have all of our movement stuff yet. I'm pretty sure the sewers is the right way to go. We'll try it, and if it doesn't work out, then I don't know. Maybe I'll go look it up if I can't. If we can't figure it out the old-fashioned way. Ooh, vampirism. I remember not particularly liking vampirism before, but you know, who knows? Who knows how things have changed? Seems like a lot of stuff is different than it was last time I played. Is there actually a reason to go in this little... Ah, there is a guy in here. Alright, on this guy, we might be able to, I was hoping we could just cheese him with the torches. Yeah, alright, I'll take that. That's good enough. Ooh. You know what? We'll get it. I'll pay 1,300 gold for that. What a neat-looking weapon. Ooh, hey, that guy has a scroll. I don't know if this counts toward our... I think we're going red this run, it looks like. I don't know if this actually counts toward our... Damn it. Did these guys get more effective at turning around? It might just be that our weapon is so slow. We're giving them a lot of time here. I don't know if a scroll in an enemy counts toward our 2 scrolls that we expect to find. Or if maybe we got lucky and that's just like a free one. I'm guessing that it's one of our 2 intended scrolls, because it looks like we've now pretty much explored the whole place. Okay, well, almost lost the whole health bar already. Probably we ought to use a flask charge. Not the most promising start. Aha! Check it out, free stuff. Spite. I do love a little bit of spite. Alright, not even close, and not even close. So spite is... Okay, spite makes your parries deal damage. Hard Device, striking a frozen, stunned, slowed, or rooted enemy reduces skill cooldowns. Oh, that seems good. What else have we picked up here? Boomerang, you know, it behaves like a boomerang. Transforms all of your current health and 55% of your missing health into recovery. Oh, that's quite different than what it used to do before. It used to be like, if you turned on vampirism, then every enemy you killed for the next, like, 10 seconds or something would drop health. But it in my experience, it just wasn't very much health. It felt like it wasn't very much health, and you could only use it, like, once per level. I think we're definitely going to unlock the Impaler. I like the Impaler a lot. See if that's still the same as it used to be. And then recycling tubes. Allows you to choose between a few sets of starting equipment. Oh. That's actually pretty cool. That is a compelling idea. I want to unlock some more items first, but... So, basically, this lets you, when you use it, it recovers half of your missing health, right? Recovery, I'm assuming, means... Yeah, the way the bar refills. I mean, let's figure it out. Let's actually unlock it and try it out. And I end up just wasting my 1,300 gold, but that's fine. Listen, you can't take it with you until you upgrade to the ability to be able to do that. Alright, I think we're going to grab the the extra heart. It's just a feeling I have that we might be able to get some use out of that. And I'm going to be a little stingy with our health. I'm going to try to try to just find some food out there in the world. Okay, this looks like it's pretty much the same as it used to be. So, good range, good fast attacks. It deals critical hits if you knock enemies back into a wall with it. Alright, at this point, I think we'd best drink. I hate bats. Okay. So that deals damage a little bit higher up than the spear does. I guess when they're right above us, we can throw firebrands at them, but our firebrands deal so little damage that doesn't even solve the problem. That's kind of incredible, because flying enemies have very, very little health. Okay, at least sometimes they come down far enough to just wander into the attack. Yeah, check that out. We got a crit. Now remember, crits aren't just additional damage. I'm a little annoyed that he didn't take damage from our attack there. Crits aren't just additional damage. Crits do also stagger enemies considerably more than normal hits do. Okay, watch out for the crystal. It might be better to use the torches here, because we can build up multiple stacks of the debuff. I don't know, honestly, we're just not doing very much damage at all. I do wish that shield lasted like a little bit longer than the duration of the dash. Why aren't you dying? That guy was at 0 health for several hits there. That's annoying. Turn invisible after 5 seconds without attacking. The first attack out of invisibility deals more than double damage. Hey, that seems alright. I don't actually know, like, is invisibility, like, real invisibility? Will the enemies be unable to... Oh, wow. Yeah, that seems okay. And then we get a huge damage bonus. Does that... It looks like the stomp does break it. Which makes sense, right? Because otherwise you could just... In any place where there's like a thing you could climb, you could just... Huh. Wow, I am... By the way, in case you were curious, I am hitting the roll button It just doesn't want to roll. Why roll when I could instead get bitten by a bat? Okay, so the invisibility thing seems cool and powerful. I'm not 100% sure how to make the best use of it. So hold on, we'll turn invisible here. Let me just double check. Yes, definitely reveals you. God, I love it when we can just stomp right through the bats. I was not expecting the dash to take us up onto that pipe. Okay. Managed to narrowly evade that. My very manly battle cry. Okay, it is unfortunately affecting enemies up here as well. So these guys are a little bit harder to stun out of their attack. You can see it does happen. Okay. Now we can get our loot. Ooh. I didn't actually get to look at the traits on that. So launches a storm, causing a lot of bleeding. The bleeding also poisons people, and when they die, they explode. That seems like a pretty alright item. It's nice to have a thing that deals damage in all directions like that, allowing us to kill bats more easily. As you can see, bats are one of our primary issues. By the way, it's just like incredibly bad news that we have already used 2 flask charges. This run is probably in pretty bad shape here. Ah, the ancient sewers. Okay. That's where we're going. The fact that we had to use the previous movement ability to get in there. Very good sign. There's just a bunch of slime. A viscous substance is oozing out of the body and across the floor, like a snail's trail. This body, I assume. His body's all bloated. One of his arms changed into a tentacle. It's as if the body had started to mutate. How disgusting. This trail leads to this hole. I don't know what it is, and you know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know this. We don't need to know anything about the creepy, slimy goo trail. Let's just head this way for the moment. I really like this spear. Hopefully the reason is clear to you at this point. It's just like... it's so fast and it does so much damage and it's so good for stunning people. Alright, it is a little bit of a bummer that the knife dance has a cooldown as long as it does, because man, it's a very useful weapon. Come on. Always too low, except when you actually try to jump up, and then too high. Yeah, we're just going to have to play a little bit more cautiously than we have been. Ugh. Also, it sucks that the 2 hits in the spear combo are not at the same height. Oh, thank God. It's a bummer that one of them connects with the bat, but the other one misses him. It's just a rough time all around. So we can't yet get up that vertical shaft, although hopefully soon. So where else do we need to explore? We can't get up there. Are we done? Oh no, I guess there's a little bit of space over here. Could be another path. Yeah, wow, and if you go for it, the way you get stuck in the air, you just do not get the chance to escape from their attack. Ugh. Slammed myself into the goo. They make the stomps so fun, it's hard not to always do it. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess we're done. It's a pretty short zone. Oh, there's... Oh, no, yeah, that's on the other side of a vertical shaft we can't climb. Well then, I guess let's just move on. You know, it's sort of a mixed blessing. Because on the one hand, I'm bummed out that we don't have a chance to get more loot. On the other hand, this will prevent me from getting myself killed right away. Okay, it doesn't look like there was anything hidden in there. We are earning cells at an incredible rate, though. Alright, let's try out vampirism. And what do we want to buy next? We are really going to be able to unlock things very quickly this way, which is cool. Let's work on... Is there anything up here we should be getting? So, the ability to carry over more money between runs, the ability to make more money from recycling things, the ability to refresh shops. We're not quite ready for the specialist showroom yet. This is a low priority. I kind of want to see what the recycling tubes are like. But maybe we should unlock the ability to start with better gear first. I don't know how these two things interact. Let's unlock a couple more items first. I want to see what this does. So let's take this over the dash. I mean, the dash is fine, but the fact that it doesn't actually generate a shield that lasts any amount of time is a little bit of a bummer. So it does have a very small amount of damage reduction on it too. Every little bit helps. Let's take, yeah, cooldown reduction, because I want to be able to use our blade dance more often. So we're going to get 1 flask charge after each boss. There will be no more full refill, what do you call them? Vats? What is that? It's a big beaker of some kind. There will be no more full refill beakers, so we need to be careful. The game is very much about not dying through attrition on these higher levels. Alright, I think this might be what we're looking for. Oh god. Ooh, I don't really know how to deal with that. Oof. I guess just run away from it. Yeah, that's the plan. Okay, this is just a new weapon. Double damage taken, but 1% of HP recovered per attack in close combat. You know, it's so hard to heal on this difficulty level that I think we're going to take this, even though I do like the Impaler an awful lot. And we just gotta, you know, not get hit by stuff. What if I just didn't get hit by things? Oh god, I hate you. I hate you, Spike Mushroom. Okay. We got through that. I'm healing. I'm immediately thinking that this sword might have been a bad idea, but, you know, we'll just make it work. There's my crits. I was like, geez, have I not done 10 consecutive attacks yet? It feels like so many. Ooh, that got a little closer than I would have liked. I don't think we're messing with this just yet. Alright. I believe somewhere in these sewers we are going to encounter an elite enemy who is going to drop us the next rune. Pretty sure that pretty sure that is how this goes. Ah, come on. Come on, roll. You could just, like, abbreviate a little bit. So you cannot change the distance that you roll under any circumstances. Holding the button in the opposite direction does not help, which is what I was trying to do there. Oh, right. Every time I stomp, it disrupts my invisibility. I should stop doing that. Okay. So we're going to try something. I'm going to hit Vampirism, then I'm going to Blade Dance, and we're just going to tear these guys apart. Ow. I did not regain health fast enough. But yeah, that works. That works the way I thought it would work. Turns all your health into the orange health that you can then recover by dealing damage. Boy. Big slow weapon that is awesome. Does better DPS than our current weapon. I kind of like the healing, but honestly, I'm not sure that I'm playing well enough to really take advantage of it. I'm just gonna swap off. We are definitely getting hit. I was in the air. Okay, well, found ourselves an old service key. I mean, this run is feeling very doomed. I took the weekend off, you know. I'm rusty. Here's my excuse. I'm rusty. That's why I'm playing so poorly. Oh, come on. Ow, ow, ow. I was tricked. How was I supposed to not do a stomp? Who could have resisted the urge to do a stomp? The blueprint that we just picked up, by the way, is actually one of my favorite weapons. Is there anything over here? No, okay. I figured it was worth checking it out. Yeah, this blueprint is really excellent. We just gotta survive to turn it in. Please help me survive. Oh! Tentacles! Okay, problem. Boy, I figured that would be a really good time for vampirism. Like, that would be a good opportunity to actually recover a lot of health. But it does not. It is hard to do enough damage fast enough to actually recover anything. I said I wasn't wild about the old vampirism, but it was definitely a lot better than this. There we go. Got him. Yeah, I don't... Boy, you'd have to be in the middle of a lot of enemies, and you'd have to be very powerful to get good value out of this version of vampirism, I think. There we go. Definitely give me that red. Let's see what's in the 2-cell door. By the way, those little things that were... There's one of them near this door. Yeah, I don't much care for vampirism, so... These little tombstone-looking things that also have the cell indication on them, like that one right there, those are new. I don't know what those do. Okay. Everything's fine. It's a day for manly noises. I tried to roll. You saw it. It was just a little late. So, these tentacles just shooting up through the ground. This is also new. Not a thing I'm used to. I like it, though. Like, so not to spoil anything, there's a different boss available. You can avoid going to the what's his name? The concierge by going through the sewer path like this. And those are the boss's tentacles, the other boss's tentacles. So that's a neat little bit of environmental storytelling that he is like trying to ward you off even before you reach him. Okay, we're just going to be careful. Somehow I managed to not hit both of them. Okay, that was pretty effective. It's quite a lot of damage. Okay, it looks like actually that plant path might be from... I can't get back to it now, shoot. I don't know what I've gotten myself into here. Where are we going? Alright, hold on. I'm gonna teleport back up here. Because it looks like the gap in the wall for the hidden path starts here, maybe? Yeah. Cool. 500 gold for paying attention. Every once in a while, I'm capable of it. Huh. This is a weird little area. Up. No, not up. Down? Down. Okay. I'm a little concerned that we might be too far away. Huh, this looks like a dead end to me. Right? Like, there's nowhere, yeah, there's nowhere for our head to go once we get it in here. I mean, there's definitely stuff below this, but I don't see how it is accessed. Okay, if we go this way, we can... Yeah, we can get to this switch at least, I think. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, there's a plant up and to the left of where our head is right now, and so I thought that was indicating a tunnel. Oh, there it is. Okay, I found it. Alright, so that lets me through here. Ah, there's a lot more... Boy, there's a lot more space down here than I thought. Okay, so we want to be going, like, this way. I'm having to just sort of feel this out, in case it's not clear to you. There are some indications, right, like the bits of the wall you can see through and where the plants are and stuff, but a lot of this is me just kind of, like, wiggling back and forth to try to figure out where the gaps are. No, that's not going to go anywhere. Fortunately, the head can it can climb walls pretty effectively. Yeah, this looks more right. Over here. How do we actually get above where we are right now? So it lets us crawl down to here, but this feels like a dead end. None of the directions. Let me move out of here, actually. Hold on, that looks like a little bit of a gap we could maybe make use of if I go up from here. Aha! No, go this way. There we go. Almost, almost. Oh no! It's a dead end. Yeah, we have to get through... The actual gap into that blueprint is to the left of the blueprint. Here we go. Okay, cool. We haven't even bought Gold Reserves 2 yet, but eventually we'll want to buy Gold Reserves 5. Oh, I didn't roll far enough. I was trying to roll behind the shield guy. Okay. Well, we're gonna die if I don't drink, but that's our last flask charge already. You know what? I'm gonna stick with my big blade for the moment. So, again, you know, this is just, we're shaking the rust off, is what's happening here. Not very effectively, but eventually there will be no more rust. I want to believe that. Like I said, I was a little worried about maintaining the momentum. Okay, the big poison cloud is excellent protection from those bats that only have 1 HP. It is also worth noting that the Ancient Sewers is just a pretty hard biome in general. Like, the enemies here are tough. They have a lot of annoying patterns. They have a lot of long-term area denial. Oh, hey, this guy's a scroll. We are getting a lot of cells, though. We are unlocking stuff very quickly here. You know what? We just don't even have to engage with those enemies. Ooh. Hold on. We are totally going to engage with these enemies. I don't know if the tentacle probably won't take damage from this. Ah, he didn't really take much damage from it either. Alright, let's start a bunch of fires for the tentacle to come up through. Aha, gotcha! Unfortunately, it does not continue to take fire damage while underground. Okay, well, apparently that was worthwhile. We don't need these service keys to advance. They're not mandatory, but they unlock stuff at the end of the area. I don't think we actually want any of this. Honestly, maybe it would be a good idea for us to have an ice grenade just for safety's sake, but if I just use our dash more effectively, it will also provide some level of safety. I'm starting to wonder if I was right about that movement ability, though. Maybe it's not this way. Hold on, I'm gonna try to chill out for a second here and let my invisibility come up. Okay, that looks like a bad time. We probably have to go that way, but we don't have to go that way right this second. Nothing special here, but just ignore the goo. Except this strange substance on the ground. And some kind of cocoon? Sort of giant cocoon. All sorts of unspeakable horrors lived here. It's really revolting. Apparently, all of a sudden, I'm super judgmental. I'm not feeling too fresh after that either. I am just like rolling around in the stuff. I haven't even got a head. I don't even know where I come from. Might this cocoon be the very symbol of our existence? Futile and ephemeral? Aren't we destined to adapt or die in this ineffable loop we call life? After all, what is life? And what about love? An inexorable series of moments stolen along the way at the dawn of... Yeah, okay, boring. I get the joke they're going for there, but they didn't. It doesn't work. They didn't do it. That was the wrong moment to interrupt, or they went on either too long or not long enough, or something about that just did not work. Okay, opening a chest breaks your invisibility. I guess it counts as an attack. He does kick it. Alright, through the trap corridor then. Invisibility is unlikely to help me avoid spikes. Okay, I have to say I was expecting there to be a lot more traps when we saw the beginning of the spikes. Okay, yeah, so over here, this is the area where we will use those keys. Have we missed anything? Okay, there's an area up here that we didn't actually do. Yeah, I'm starting to think that I was not right about the, I was not right about the rune. Well, that's a shame. I was really hoping to have all of our mobility back. Alright, hopefully that'll actually kill him. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Alright, so we have 3 keys. What do we want? I do like the double daggers. There's 12 cells right there. Let's get the cells. We still have a lot of stuff to unlock. We'll probably grab those daggers. Honestly, let's grab upgraded firebrands. Slightly better. And then, yeah, we'll take these. It's a lot easier to not get stuck in place and take damage for no reason with these things. The Insufferable Crypt. So that's the boss. I want to go back to... I want to check this out. I want to make sure that we've actually explored the whole place. I really thought the rune was going to be here. Okay. Teleporter. What is the yellow dot on... Oh, the white dot on the map, but it's just the chest we opened. Or it's the door that leads to the chest. Okay. Forward we go, then. I do not feel super optimistic about this boss fight, given the state of my play so far. But we're going to give it a shot. Alright, 78 cells left. Let's get our Telluric Shock. And then I think we're going to start unlocking the Alchemic Carbine, because I like it a lot. At least, I used to. We'll see if it's still the same deal. So let's write this over Lightspeed. Lightspeed's not going to be super helpful in this boss fight, although honestly, probably this isn't either. And then here, we may as well reset our mutations. Oh, we don't lose the heart. That's a shame. I kind of figured that it might be the case, but it was worth testing. Let's take Vengeance. Vengeance will give us the best chance of survival here. If we can beat this guy without dying, we will earn ourselves a flask charge. This fight is a little bit harder than the Concierge. Ow. Easier if you have a ranged weapon, obviously. Oh, right. Okay, I hit him with some of it. Also, apparently those daggers have a maximum range, and it's quite short. Boy, I keep hitting roll, and I guess I'm just hitting it a split second too late. It really feels like he just doesn't feel like he wants to roll. Alright, well, we're 36 minutes into the episode. I think that warrants another run. It probably will not be super long. Huh, yeah, I was pretty sure that the sewers was the way to go for the next thing. I guess not. Well, we could try, let's try the garden. Let's go for the garden this run. First of all, I think that will probably make the run not be very long, so it'll fit nicely into the episode, but secondly, we need to learn the garden, right? Another letter from a soldier. Why are we being ordered to transfer the villagers to the prison? These poor people need treatment. I mean, listen, that's just reality, man. Ooh. Okay, I like an ice bow. That might have just set us on a purple or green run there. Here's the thing. Your leaders, by and large, they do not have a lot of interest in preserving the lives of the people they are leading. That's the unfortunate truth that we have learned. Ah, I tried to roll through to avoid the attack of the green skeleton, but the shield guy was not actually all the way dead yet. Important to remember, we have a sweet ice bow. Alright, hold on a second. This guy's gotta go. He is a real problem. Okay, that was probably more damage than we should have taken on that group of enemies. But it's alright. There's like there's a health recovery item in the first area like half the time. So maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get to steal somebody's lunch. Let's see. For right now, let's go purple. So we have a purple skill and a purple weapon. I missed the ledge. That's pretty embarrassing. Gosh, these guys have a lot of health. Yeah, I'm still being a little bit too greedy with my attacks. Trying to get too many hits in before rolling. Oh, wait a minute. That's a rune. really cool if we could find some, like, some floor cherries, you know? Oh, or some cherries that are inside of an enemy. That'll work. That's interesting. Why did the charge kill 2 of the rats and leave 1 of them still alive? Maybe there's a little bit of variance in enemy health? Alright, I do not think this grenade is going to be great for us, but it's better than an empty slot. I do feel like I'm playing a little bit better already. This gives me hope for the future. Not, you know, this episode, but think of how good we'll do next episode. The flint does seem neat. I'm not very good with it, but you know what? Let's take it. It'll be a little bit easier to use alongside the ice bow. And maybe this is a green run after all. Okay, he blocked. He had a shield, and he blocked my ice bow attack. No, I think I'd rather have the ice bow than the frost blast. Now, the frost blast can freeze multiple things at once. It freezes everything that's in the area in front of you. So that it does have some advantages. But the bow goes off way faster, and also can hit things that are not like... The bow can hit things that are more than 3 feet away from you. Also, it's entirely possible that as we continue to move up the difficulty levels, it will become more and more sensible. Alright, this is what we're doing, but hold on. I want to explore everywhere else first. It'll become more sensible to take scrolls to increase my HP earlier. You know, instead of purely focusing on damage, just to give me a little bit of leeway to actually learn patterns and make some errors here and there. Ooh, okay, yeah, I'll take a tonic. So our explorer's instinct went off. Yeah, there's some enemies to fight yet. Is it a good idea to just fight guys for the hell of it? When every enemy I go up against is another chance for me to take damage in a dumb way? I mean, we gotta get resources. Okay, even the shockwave will stun them. That's good. That's useful info. Okay, I feel like I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's not a bad weapon, certainly. Okay, so the first time you hit him in the front, it breaks his shield. Oof. I almost did not make it far enough away for that. Alright, so my read of the way that the flask, or the way that the tonic functions now, is that it's going to give us temporary health, bonus health, reducing damage taken by 20%, and protecting you from the malaise for 10 seconds. And, like, does the health decrease over the 10 seconds, or... Hold on, let's... I'm just gonna watch this. When this wears off, do we lose the bonus health? Yeah, okay. These things are pretty dangerous when you have to actually crawl up onto them. Alright. We are not going to take a bunch of damage from the giant bug. We understand how the giant bug thinks. We are less vulnerable to him now. And then we're just going to have to do a good job in the rest of the area. We'll definitely continue pouring cells into that. Alright, so do we want to take the extra life, or do we want to save that slot for that mutation slot for other stuff? We aren't currently using a shield, so a lot of the green mutations feel pretty soft. Necromancy is a little... I'm unsure on the value of this. because being below 50% HP is so dangerous that I often just want to flask out of it immediately. Alright, I'm going to take it. We're going to try to play carefully, and between that and being able to use the tonic to help keep us alive at lower health, hopefully we will actually get some good healing out of the necromancy. Alright, we have no idea which way is the correct way at first, so let's just pick one. Okay, you can't just hammer through that with sheer force of will. Ow. Ooh, wow, when you take damage from the mushroom guy's big attack, it stuns you for a considerable amount of time. Okay, I'm getting it a little bit. We're just above the health threshold for necromancy. Okay, so that mushroom was going into the safety state, but I guess he didn't quite get there before we attacked. This is probably better for us than the light speed. Oh, come on. You can usually just walk across a one-space gap. I didn't think it was necessary to jump, but apparently that's not universally true. Yeah, we're low enough. It probably should flask. Boy, they really let you have it with the trap damage. It's a good weapon. It's a little awkward to use, but it's a good weapon. Oh! Huh. I think that's the first time we've seen that happen. I didn't realize that those could damage enemies. I was not 100% sure that we were at a safe range there. I feel very pleased not to have taken damage from that. Alright. Turrets are always good. I did not mean to wake up the elite yet. Oh god. The pair of elites. Let's take this real quick. Well, tonic absolutely saved my life, no doubt about that. Just let that keep happening. Okay. Oh. Nope. Absolutely not. So, not going super smoothly. I'm not using all my tools to the maximum. Okay, it looks like the shockwave actually still deals damage to them even when they are in the down state. That's good to know. Okay, I gotta use my tonic, like, every time we get anywhere near an enemy when it's off cooldown. God, the little guy's attacks come out so fast. Yeah, geez, you do not have the ability to hit them. Alright, I appreciate him throwing his support away. This is a cool weapon, though. I'm not using it very well, but it feels strong. I'll just grab this, give this bat a little bit of time to think about what he's done. Alright, well, things could be going a lot smoother, that's for sure. Just gonna give myself a little bit of protection here. You know, honestly, tonic was not great, but sometimes was useful before. It feels... This incarnation of tonic feels a lot more generally useful. What is in the one-cell door in the horrifying garden? Oh, you know, just a bunch of enemies. I was expecting that to stop him. Yeah, tonic lets you make a lot of mistakes for free now. There we go. Just defend me. Oh, I just completely hard missed that guy for no reason. Ugh. Do not like the number of these guys that are being sent down here. I just went ahead and swung into his spiked shield just to get it over with because I knew the tonic would protect me. Freezing an enemy who is standing in water is always nice. I don't think we want any of this stuff. Ow. Boy. Burned through that tonic real fast there. Alright, I'm gonna drop the roof on him and then we'll, turret and stuff here. Interesting. He didn't actually freeze when I shot him with the freeze bow. I wonder why. You know, usually enemies don't go in the shop. I am surprised to see enemies here. Do we want to grab Telluric Shock? You know, honestly, a wolf trap might be a good replacement for the turret. Yeah, I'll do that. And when we throw it, it generates a toxic cloud, so we can even use it as defense against flyers. That seems pretty alright. Okay, that's something. So we could go up to the ramparts. I mean, I sort of want to go deeper into the Arboretum. I feel like that's what we're here for. But I also definitely feel like we will die. Nope, I can't actually even go the other way. Never mind, we still don't have all of our movement stuff. I will probably just look up where the next movement rune is. Not that I don't want to explore things organically, but I do really want to have all of the paths open to us as quickly as possible, for the sake of variety, you know. Alright, we're going to not unlock this. I'm going to put this down to one cell remaining. We can get that next run. And then the ice crossbow's good. Enemies suffer 70 DPS while slowed. That's actually pretty cool. You know what? I think I want to unlock Heart of Ice. Heart of Ice seems real good. And it's a green mutation that's fun even when you're not using a shield, which is nice. Boy. Give me cooldown reduction on my crits. And I'm going to try to be brave here and not use my last flask charge yet. Even though we very well may die. Because if I use my last flask charge, I think we're probably dead anyway, just a little bit later. Probably didn't need to tonic just yet. Yeah, I got excited. I saw enemies and I was like, ah, danger. I'm familiar with danger. Okay. I guess I don't really have to be in danger. I could just freeze stuff a lot. I'm gonna tonic before I go for this, though. You know, slashers are dangerous. So in their normal 3-hit combo, they can turn around right before the 3rd slash. But it looks like while they're trapped by the wolf trap prevents people from turning around. And I was a little worried that it might not stop him from doing the turn as part of that attack. It looks like it does. Oh, I didn't actually get him in the trap. There we go. Now we're safe. Yeah, just a much more defensive fighting style. We'll be okay. And you know, the necromancy is doing its thing. I'm a little bummed out that that didn't kill either of them. Oh god. Boy, our damage is really not scaling up as quickly as the health of our enemies is. He turned around as he got into the trap. I feel slightly cheated by that. This is definitely not a time to try sandals. I mean, I'm sure they're better than they used to be. They must be better than they used to be. If they've been spending as much time as it seems like they have, rebalancing the weapons and stuff, the sandals were real not good before. Okay, so the crab is able to turn around. He's able to face the direction he wants to face, it looks like, coming out of his charge. That didn't work. Okay, well, I killed him. That's what we got there. Alright, I'm going to try to hold out. Again, I think losing our last charge prior to the next boss, I think will probably be really bad for us. Oh! Elite. Some kind of elite bullshit that I couldn't see the warning for because the room was filled with poison gas. On account of I filled the room with poison gas irresponsibly. Yeah, some of the stuff that elites can do just hits you. It just does. And there's not even always a lot you can do about it, which makes curses really dangerous to take. Alright, well I think this is probably an okay place to leave it for today. I'd be lying if I said that I was 100% happy with the outcome, but, you know, like I said, I was shaking off the rust. I feel like the rust is off now. When you come back next time, tomorrow, oh, the progress we will make. Probably. And we'll see you then.